Get ready for the next battle.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. One of the most traumatizing video game series ever invented. Like, what the hell was Konami smoking when they made these games? And I completely say that as a good thing, because these games, especially Silent Hill 1 and 2, I've only played parts of 3, but I heard it's really good and I've enjoyed the beginning of it. Need to finish that one. But 1 and 2 really freaked me out. I mean, I can sit there and play a Resident Evil game. You know, I get a little creeped out here and there. It's all fun and games. Not that bad. I can play a Dead Space game. Yeah, really creepy here and there. I get used to it, get over it, whatever. Not that bad. Silent Hill, though, especially Silent Hill 2, was the first game to make me crawl out of my skin the entire time from start to finish, and really got into my head. Like, I would shut off my console and still be thinking about that game, thinking Pyramid Head was going to come through my wall like the freaking Kool-Aid Man or something. These games, they are scary. And why they are so scary is primarily due to the Silent Hill series being a psychological horror game, where it's not so much about the design of the creatures or the monsters that you face. I mean, yeah, those are scary alone, but it's the meaning behind them and how the game messes with your head too. Like, for example, in Silent Hill 2, when you complete a section, like if you complete the hospital, you have to go back out it, but it's like a warped version of it where it's rustic and fleshy, and it messes with your head, and it changes the landscape of what was once familiar into something horrific and unfamiliar. And the monsters and the atmosphere complement the stories these games have to tell. I mean, the story of Silent Hill 2 is absolutely incredible, with a twist ending I didn't see coming. And I'm not going to spoil it here, you guys need to play the game for yourself, but that twist at the end was absolutely insane. Unfortunately, if I had to say one bad thing about these games, is the combat. But from like a story perspective, it kind of makes sense. I mean, a lot of these characters that you're playing as, they're not rookie cops or space engineers or secret agents or anything like that. Like, these are just average, everyday Joes who just picked up a gun and just got into this situation where there's suddenly monsters everywhere. So it makes sense from a story perspective, but from a gameplay perspective, I just wish it was a little bit tighter, didn't feel as clunky and icky. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it just feels very stiff compared to like a Resident Evil game. But aside from that, I mean, it has some great puzzles that just mess with your brain. I would actually say more than messes with your brain. There's some freaking hard puzzles in this game, but I appreciate that as a huge puzzle lover. I love to be challenged, and some of these had me stuck for quite a while before I figured it out. But another fun thing to note about Silent Hill, and what really drew me to these games, is all the secrets and the stuff you can collect. I mean, there's not like a ton of collectibles or anything like that, but the fact that every Silent Hill game has multiple endings, and there's one consistent one that I'm not going to spoil. If you know what it is, but it's just really cool that there's some kind of continuity like that, where every Silent Hill game has, like, you know, the bad ending, the good ending, the dark and depressing ending, the funny ending. Like, I'm not even kidding. In Silent Hill 2 Remake, there's like 9 different endings. But that's what gives the games replayability and makes them a lot of fun to go out and explore things. And even when you start a second game, and I'm not sure if this is true for all of them, but at least in Silent Hill 2 Remake, they give you some fun stuff. I'm not going to spoil again, but they let you have some fun on your second playthrough. But, I mean, they have to make it fun and have some video gamey elements like that, because these games are dark and depressing. Aside from scary, these are very, very depressing games, and I would not recommend playing them, especially if you're not in the right mental health state. But it is nice when they throw in those gamey elements, like finding a little collectible here and there, or have fun with this super special weapon. It's better than trying to find 64 camouflage ducks. Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm just kidding. That was a lot of fun too, but I just had to throw another Konami game reference. But yeah, I mean, I would highly recommend these games if you guys haven't checked them out. I would recommend starting with Silent Hill 2 Remake, especially because a lot of the Silent Hill games now are kind of outdated. I mean, they're playable, they're fine, at least to me. But if you want like a fresh, new experience, Silent Hill 2 Remake's the way to go.